red wave, or the land and of the free, and the home of the brave.
All right, so let's have some fun tonight. It's Game 5. Dodgers trying to wrap it up. Yanks trying to stay alive. Joe Davis, John Smoltz have the call next.
Fox, home of Super Bowl 59.
Tubi is proud to be free for the teachers illuminating the minds of our children. But it's also free for kids who skip class to throw rocks at windows. Because Tubi is free for everyone, and we mean everyone.
Does your student loan payment make you cringe? We get it. Saying goodbye to that much money every month can be tough, but by refinancing to a lower rate through Credible.com, you could drastically cut your monthly payments. At Credible, you get personalized rates from multiple lenders, so it's easy to find the refi that puts the most cash back in your pocket. And life with extra cash is, well, extra. Visit Credible.com now to see your new monthly student loan payment.
The tradition, the rivalries, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Noon Saturday.
Will Howard and 4th-ranked Ohio State take on 3rd-ranked Penn State. Touchdown! It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Hey, welcome into Breakfast, Bald. Give Americans what we want. More football. This guy is an absolute freaking unit. I think I just know more than these players do. Everyone's like, oh, you got to play the game. No, you don't. That's right.
Breakfast Ball, weekdays on FS1.
All right, I'm going to change your world.
That's going to be interesting.
Let's go. I love to root for great.
Yeah.
You want to root for the underdog.
Good luck with that.
I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me. This is The Herd.
The Herd.
It is official. First things first is a hit.
The reviews are in.
First things first is a mix of analysis, tremendous chemistry,
And total ridiculousness.
Nick, Brew, and Wild serve up a fresh daily dose of unscripted and unfiltered sports talk. First things first, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
In 1 week,
The first audio duel of the season.
Guitar, ukulele.
The winner of this battle will have the most pieces on the floor.
the floor's all new 1 week from tonight on Fox.
Cowboys, Falcons.
Wow!
Then in America's Game of the Week, Jared Goff leads the Lions against Jordan Love and the Packers. It's a huge doubleheader, Sunday on Fox, home of Super Bowl 59.
Welcome to the 2024 World Series on Fox, presented by Capital One. The Yankees have kept the lights on in the Bronx, forcing this Game 5. The Dodgers still one win away from a championship. And it's a matchup of these teams' aces, Garrett Cole for the Yankees and Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers in a Game 1 rematch. We welcome inside Joe Davis, the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. 25 times in the World Series, a team has fallen down 3-0. The Yankees are only the fourth team to avoid the sweep. Tonight they try to become the first team ever to force a Game 6 in that situation, and we went into last night, John, saying somebody's got to give them a big hit. They got it from an unlikely guy down at the bottom of the order in Anthony Volpe.
Boy, did they. That grand slam sent the jolt through the stadium, and the offense took off from that. In Game 1, the Dodgers got a grand slam. It turned into 3 wins. In Game 4, what will this be for the Yankees? Well, it was the right time for Volpe to show up because they needed to do something different to get back in the series. And they did.
And they were saying all day yesterday, we just got to get this thing to a Game 5 because they knew they had Garrett Cole looming, and we get this Game 1 rematch. Cole and Flaherty both pitch really well.
Make no mistakes, these starters have opposite goals, right? You got Flaherty with not as much pressure. He doesn't want to hand the ball to his teammate. Cole wants to hand the ball to his teammate by doing tonight's game, giving the best effort he can. He was signed for this moment. He's at home. They want to go to L.A.
We came into this series also talking about the big stars. Well, Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge have struggled for one reason or another. Ohtani dealing with the shoulder issue, Judge trying to break out of this long slump, and both these guys sitting at 2 for 15, both running out of time to make a big impact on this series. For more, we go down to the field, and here's Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Joe. Aaron Judge is still waiting for his World Series moment. But after last night, the Yankees believe it's close. Last night, Judge swung at only one pitch outside the strike zone, reached base 3 times, and with his last swing, he's hit at 107.8 miles per hour, the hardest ball he has hit off a secondary pitch in 35 days. Now here's Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Tom. Shohei Ohtani also showed it.
New customers get a free pick. Don't miss out. Download and deposit today to claim your offer.
I'll show you the ropes, kid. Show you the ropes. There it is. I'll show you the ropes.
All the parts you need, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love.
To truly embrace the fine life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
Chocolate and caramel. And a crunchy cookie. Oh, it's more than more. It's more. Yes, it's more.
There's more to a Twix.
Soft drinks are just a buck at Wendy's. Any size, anytime. 3 p.m. Dollar Fanta. 10 p.m. Sprite. 7:46 a.m. Coke. You're so free. Dollar soft drinks, any size, gotta be Wendy's.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote.
The tradition, the rivalries, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Noon Saturday.
Will Howard and 4th-ranked Ohio State take on 3rd-ranked Penn State.
Touchdown!
It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Game 5 of the World Series. The Yankees trying to get this back to the West Coast. The Dodgers trying to finish the job tonight.
What's the story? Are you not happy or?
Still to be happy about. The job's not finished.
City. Action. Everybody dreams about it, but how many get to wear New York and Los Angeles across their chest? 1 in 10 million? 1 in a billion. The pinstripes, the Dodger blue. It comes at a price. A 27-time champion weight. Take it as a burden or a blessing. Run from it or embrace every second of it.
Cranks the ball, deep left field. Volpe with redemption.
Can you get the job done?
Hello, Freddie Freeman.
Job finished? I don't think so.
No matter how high the climb, no matter how deep the hole. The LA Dodgers knocking at the door.
They're a win away from a world championship.
Our New York Yankees fighting for tomorrow.
And we've got a Game 5 in the Bronx tomorrow night.
Game 5 of the World Series on Fox. Ha!
Tap your toes and clap your hands. Come
Spike Lee, the acclaimed director, New York superfan, gets us ready for Game 5 on a beautiful day. One of the nicest days of the fall. In the high 70s today, down to high 60s for first pitch. Dodgers took the first 3 games of this fall classic. The Yankees responded with an 11-4 season-saving win last night. Dave Roberts' lineup for Game 5 looks like this with Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. Can Freddie Freeman do it again? A home run in all 4 games in this World Series. Max Muncy's struggling, trying to get him going at just 0 for 12 in this World Series. Edmund Smith and Gavin Lux wrap things up for the Dodgers. And with their season on the line, they hand the ball to their ace, Garrett Cole. And John, you've been in those shoes before. What's he got to do tonight to get this to a Game 6?
Well, the first thing he's got to do is something his teammates haven't done, and put a 0 in the first inning. Keep the crowd in it, keep his team in it, pitch the first inning like the 9th. And then you know what? When he gets in the second inning, pitch it like the 9th. So on and so forth. You've got to find a way, no matter how many innings you pitch, it's your last start. Don't get a game or an inning with a crooked number.
We take a look at Fox Foresight, powered by Google Cloud, taking a closer examination of Garrett Cole. They're giving him a 58% chance to allow 2 runs or less in this game. This is 22nd career postseason start, one of the best postseason pitchers of all time, with a 2.91. But this is the kind of night where legacies are built. Game 5 of the World Series, pitching to save the Yankees season.
Yeah, you want to hand the ball to Game 6 to your teammate. And on the flip side, Jack Flaherty wants nothing to do with that. So it's got to still be fun, but you've got to make sure. Last start, he challenged the Dodgers with a lot of fastballs. You saw the breakdown there. I would anticipate that he's going to spin the ball a little bit more than usual in this ballpark, in this game, and in this moment, because fly balls go to the seats here.
Well, for the Dodgers, still right in front of them. 1 win from an 8th World Championship. Shohei Ohtani, as diminished as he may be, still in the lineup with that bad shoulder. Off we go in Game 5 with a fastball that's lifted to center field. And the same way Game 1 began, Game 5 begins with a fly out on the first pitch to center field from Ohtani.
Garrett Cole does not have to throw every fastball 98. And what he showed in the start in L.A. was he was a little bit flat with his fastball, got some hard hit outs in the first inning. But then when he needed to elevate the velocity, he did it. He can spin it really well. He's got that changeup he'll use, command the strike zone.
Delivers to Mookie Betts with his first breaking pitch of the night. Only threw 11 of those curveballs in Game 1. That was his second lowest total this year. And you saw him say, as far as the slider goes, he gave the throat slashing motion during that start, said, I don't have it. Fastball, a little bit away here, 1-1. A run over 6+ innings in that game, struck out 4, didn't walk anybody.
Your job as the starting pitcher of a game like this in elimination is to send a message. You send a message to your team, not on my watch. To the other team, you're in trouble. That's what you want to do. You don't want anything to upset that flow.
Here's a cue shot. Curve gets it off the end of the bat, and a roll to first and 2 away. Well, this has been much easier said than done getting this guy out. In the first inning in the 2 games here in New York, Freddie Freeman, you talk about sending a message, has done just that. 2-run home runs in the first inning of both games here.
Yeah, he has been locked in after the rest, and he'll be wanting to be aggressive on the first pitch. He usually is. Garrett Cole at some point will have to bust him in to get him out of the way, but getting him out of the way will be the priority, I would think, tonight.
Bases empty, 2 gone first inning. Freddie Freeman pokes the first pitch foul. 4 games in this World Series, 4 home runs, and a Dodger World Series record, 10 driven in. They said enough. They've been saying that all series after his grand slam set the tone in Game 1. Now to 0-1, Freeman takes a rare changeup from Cole for a strike. They did it in Atlanta, 2021 World Series, homered in the last 2 games there. He's homered in the first 4 games here, the only player in World Series history to homer in 6 consecutive games. Pokes this one the other way. Routine for Alex Verdugo. Tone set by Garrett Cole.
Boy, did he.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckleballer and a catcher walk into a bullpen, and a knuckleballer turns to the catcher. Get it? Wow, they really like that one.
It's easy to Geico, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Time sure does fly, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Forrest Gump's Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis have done it again. Here is a cinematic marvel unlike anything you've ever seen. Experience here in theaters Thursday. Rated PG-13.
There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Applebee's wickedly delicious Dollar Zombie has risen. Looking for a thirst to quench? Take a sip if you dare.
You're gonna like this story because it's about you. When does it start? With a flight time that works for you and him. Where does this story take place? Destinations far, far, far away, or ones you used to call home. And if you need to rewrite it, there's no fee to change your flight. Where should we go next? Well, that's up to you. Because when we built the world's biggest airline, we built it around you.
Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a 1-year membership. For the deals you desire, join Walmart Plus today and shop Walmart Black Friday deals first.
Gold Peak tea is brewed from the top leaves of the tea plant. Because they're the best ones, in my opinion.
My apologies to the rest of the leaves!
Hey, Meta, remind me who's on my guest list.
Here's who's on your guest list. Tinashe.
Tinashe? It's about to go up.
James Blake.
JBZ from overseas.
The Free Nationals.
It's about to be a full-blown jam session. Yes, Lord!
Well, the Yankees lineup, best in the American League all regular season, woke up in Game 4. Here it is for Game 5. Torres, Soto, and Judge. And then in the middle of the lineup, same look as yesterday. Chisholm bats cleanup. Stanton is 5, Rizzo is 6. Bottom of the order told the story yesterday. These guys drove in the first 7 Yankees runs and helped them get off of the mat after they scored just 7 runs the first 3 games. They faced Jack Flaherty. John, this guy's had a very up and down postseason. 4 runs in his first start, no runs in his second start. 8 runs allowed in the championship series against the Mets, but then 2 runs in Game 1 against the Yankees. His first pitch tonight is to Gleyber Torres, and it's a fastball with good life for a strike.
Yeah, he made one mistake to Stanton. It cost him the 2 runs on his way out. Otherwise, he was flawless in the fastball success and location. If he's got that right there, that's what you look for Jack Flaherty. It doesn't have to be 95, but now he can spin breaking balls off of that height of that fastball.
Roxon fires 0-2. There's a ball, 1-2. And in his 2 good starts, because really you can separate his 4 starts in this postseason into 2 buckets. 2 really good, 2 not very good. The 2 really good ones, opponents 0 for 17 against that fastball.
Yeah, that's, again, they're looking for spin, so when he throws it for strikes.
Off the end of the bat here with a slider. Torres the first out.
2 really good offenses will be normalized if you can get to 2 strikes quickly. If you can pitch ahead, you've got a chance to keep these 2 offenses down. If you pitch behind, you're going to be really rolling the dice.
As Juan Soto comes to the plate here, I think extra important this first inning for Jack Flaherty, John, with the Yankees bats flying high from last night. This place ready to explode again. Talk about Cole setting the tone. Flaherty's got to set one of his own.
He does, and boy, did Cole do it. Highest velocity all year, by the way, for Garrett Cole in the first inning. And for Jack Flaherty, all he has to do is match. Match 0 for 0.
1-0 to Soto, outside ball 2. Soto reached twice against him in Game 1. Hit a home run in game 2. Relatively quiet, though, the last couple days.
He has. He's been a little bit in between. The slower breaking ball has been getting him with 2 strikes. But this is what he can do. He can frustrate the pitchers. And at some point, he's got to swing 3-0 on a fastball and shock the person that normally thinks he's going to take a walk.
See if that comes right here. Is it a World Series green light? And instead takes it 3-1.
I mean, he's so good that you just got to let him go. I know he's so focused on getting on base, and he's a monster at doing it. But you can't let pitchers keep throwing 3-1 fastballs.
Takes ball 4. Soto, the first base runner of the night. And Aaron Judge coming to the plate. It was Jack Flaherty that started his World Series struggles in game 1.
Yeah, he had him confused. He struck him out 3 times on 2 different breaking balls and then a fastball that cut. This is a different version. First pitch, I would imagine, will tell you a lot about Aaron Judge and tonight.
Fastball driven the other way. Sleeping Giant has awoken.
So, Joe, what do you think it told him?
I think he's back.
He's on time. He took a lot of great pitches yesterday, and Jack Flaherty tried to surprise him with a fastball, but Aaron Judge was ready. And the fans and the team have been waiting for this great player to be unleashed. Step 1.
Now Jazz Chisholm. So it's the Yankees with the first inning home run here in game 5, and it comes from Aaron Judge. Yesterday, while the rest of the lineup was exploding around him, he little by little was showing signs that he was coming out of it. And connects right there for a no-doubt blast the other way. 58 during the regular season. 2 over the first 2 rounds. First one of the World Series right here. 2-1 on Chisholm.
We said all series, when you're pulling off the ball and you're mechanically lost, you're not going to hit the ball. You're going to swing and miss.
Now it's Chisholm. High drive, right field. Goodbye. Back-to-back in the first inning, Judge and Jazz.
When you stay on the ball and go to right field, this park was made for a lot of Yankee hitters, and he did it perfectly. As a hitter, you have to feel it, you have to see it, and when they happen, you can get out of a slump quickly.
And now Stanton. Provided the lone blemish on Flaherty game 1, hitting a 2-run home run off a curveball. The Yankees hit 3 home runs the first 3 games. They've got 5 the last 9 innings.
Well, Stanton was out early on the curveball machine, and I mean tracking him and swinging at him. He was hitting balls to right field like a left-handed pull hitter.
Jack Flaherty, after giving up just 2 runs over 5 1/3 in game 1, has given up 3 here in the first. 3-0 to Stanton is a strike, and it's 3-1. Yeah, much of this play is still standing. Yankees have kept on believing. And this fan base, this crowd has helped lift them up. On a payoff, Stanton cracks it to center field. Hernandez twists around, stumbles, recovers, and makes the catch with a smile on his face. What an adventure that was for the second out. Back to the Chisholm homer, John.
Jazz is a good middle down fastball hitter. That's exactly where he got it. He has been swinging so big and over the top of fastballs that this jolt yesterday has sent this lineup more comfortable. It's hard to explain in baseball, but stuff like that happens and everyone starts feeling a little bit better, even about themselves.
2 outs and Rizzo takes downstairs, ball 1. Rizzo singled against Flaherty in game 1, and in his career .435 against Flaherty, 3 home runs. A lot of that coming with to watch how soon did Dave Roberts act with a fully loaded bullpen, not wanting this series to go back to Los Angeles.
I can understand the first pitch fastball to Judge. You know why? Because they've been spinning and spinning, and he took some good looks at it. But Judge was absolutely ready for it. He didn't miss it.
And you said it. Aaron Boone has said he thinks it's a timing thing. If he gets that foot down on time, the ball's going to fly, and when that begins to happen, mentally he feels like there's nobody in the world that can get him.
That's right. I mean, things when they start happening slower for great players, that's when they don't even flinch. And we hadn't seen him go to right field at all, so you know he was working on it.
One of his staples in this ballpark. He'll hit his fair share of Titanic blasts to the pull side, but he also loves sending them that way. 3-2 from Flaherty. Rizzo takes strike 3. That's the inning, but what an inning it was for the Yankees. Cole goes 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Judge and Chisholm go deep in the bottom of the first. Trying to fight off winter one more day, trying to send this series to the West Coast and off to a roaring start.
What's wrong? My travel rewards card didn't earn enough miles for my vacation.
Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying because of that other card?
No.
There's no crying in baseball. Or with the Capital One Venture Card, because it lets you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. And you can use those miles on any travel purchase. And you know why? There's no crying with the Venture Card. What's in your wallet? Let's play ball!
That ball is crushed.
You know this was crushed. Google Cloud AI knows a ball going 440 feet with a 107-foot peak would be a homer by the river, but not by the pool. It wouldn't make a dent in the crown, but it would get lost in the forest, ding the Big Apple,
He bruised the fruit.
soar past the slide, and even hop the train. Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
Under liberal borders are Kamala Harris, illegal aliens are pouring into our country, including murderers, rapists, and even terrorists. Instead of paying for their crimes and receiving justice, Kamala will give criminal illegal aliens taxpayer-funded transgender surgeries.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate would have access.
Crazy liberal Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you. Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
You can call me Detective Alex Cross.
They found him dead in his car, apparent overdose.
I think he was murdered. Detective Cross.
I don't kill for fun.
Multiple victims are connected to this.
And you know this how?
This is where it all started. You think you can stop him? I know I can.
At State Street, we know everyone's trying to get somewhere. Take the next step toward your future by investing in the S&P 500 with SPY. Getting there starts here.
That big man right there in center field has brought them to their feet. And the Yankees have a 3-0 lead here in Game 5 after an 11-4 win in Game 4. Garrett Cole to Teoscar Hernandez with a fastball that gets the call at the top of the zone. Cole with a 1-2-3 first inning. And the stuff looked live in that first. Little pop-up. Rizzo giving it a look. Out of room.
Now the one thing you got to do, I mean, it is awesome to get a 3-run lead, but you cannot pay attention to it. We've talked about how hard that can be. Garrett Cole has been in these situations a lot. He's not going to be any one bit unnerved or shocked, but to just, again, get 3 outs, get the lead out, get all the different simple things, and make this game as stress-free as possible for him.
Good take by Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez had an 0 for 18 slide. He since, it looks like John has shortened up the swing a little bit. 5-game hitting streak, hitting .350 in that time.
Absolutely has shortened it up, and he's gotten flatter and quieter, which takes a little power away.
Down swinging right here.
But less of that. This breaking ball is so tight. You see those dots. When the seams come together and create a dot, hitters cannot stand that because they can't see it. What they can see is when those seams come together and makes a big circle. That is not a good breaking ball, and it's usually hit pretty far.
That's the one that he ditched last game, said he just didn't have. That's the curve and a strike on Muncy. Muncy, after a record-setting championship series, 0 for 12 with 8 Ks in this World Series. Working in the cage today, he went to an old trick that's gotten him out of slumps before, where he'll do this little step back with his back foot. It looks really unorthodox, but several times throughout his career, he snapped out of a slump almost immediately when using that trick. Tough spot here, though. Down 0-2 and takes away.
At some point in this at-bat, I would expect Garrett Cole to climb the ladder with a fastball, get above the belt, get above his hands, see if he can get an aggressive swing out of Max Muncy.
The 1-2 going up with it. It is a fastball, and it's fouled off.
And if it would have been up just about 6 more inches, that would have been hard for him to get to. He slowed him down with breaking balls. And here's the step back you're talking about, just to kind of center him. But he'll actually take that foot and go back to the Yankees dugout with it.
Takes this fastball. Doesn't matter what you're doing with your swing if you watch it go by. Like a house by the side of the road, he becomes out number 2.
Painted.
Garrett Cole's retired the first 5. He's delivered strike 1 to all 5 hitters so far. Here's Kike Hernandez. Tripled against him in game 1. He's hitting .390 against him lifetime.
Everything is crisp, and he's super calm. He's setting the tempo. His team fed off of that top of the first with 3 in the bottom of the first.
I mean, that is the look of a guy who's been here before. 21 postseason starts, 3 starts in the World Series. Dry brow of a guy who's not one bit phased. Man for the moment for the Yankees. Home of the 1-1 pitch. Hernandez flies it to right center field. Soto the call and the catch, and 6 up, 6 down in Game 5 for Cole.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey. And how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
The fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
The weekend. And weekend mud. And torque for days. And getting home. And your little brother. And why he drives you crazy.
Just park it over there.
Nope. I think I'm good there, okay? Keep it close.
You hit my truck.
Really?
And one tight spot. And the strength. And the smarts.
I knew it. Come on.
And the Silverado family of trucks. And Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Dude, this thing is awesome. I know. I bought it using the Cash Rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I get cash back on every purchase. Honestly, I can't imagine where I'd be without them. One word. Got it. Reeling in fish. Eating fish. Fish in the sea? Movie.
Introducing the new Cash Rewards Plus card. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Hi, I'm the Macy's gift guide.
She's one of these, but human.
I've curated all of Macy's for all things holiday. Thoughtful last-minute gifts? Got 'em. 5 parties to dress for? Done.
That's a lot of parties.
I know. Macy's is here for all of it.
Are you really going to 5 parties?
This holiday season, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
In the spirit of our communities, there is a strength. And when we face the storms of adversity, we rise as one.
At T-Mobile, we believe in the strength of that unity. That's why for every home run hit during the World Series, T-Mobile will donate $25,000 to hurricane relief. And when you text RALLY to 90999, we'll donate another $10.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by T-Mobile. Text RALLY to 90999 and T-Mobile donates $10 to hurricane relief. And by Pfizer, outdo yesterday. Talking about Garrett Cole looking like he's been here before, because he has. Game 5 in 2019, the winning pitcher against the Nationals in that World Series where the road team won all 7 games. Nats came back and won it in Houston in Game 7. Bottom of the Yankees lineup. Usually that is a bad thing, but yesterday it was the main thing. Anthony Volpe with his breakout performance, grand slam to turn everything around. Yanks one down the line and picks up right where he left off. Speeds his way into second with a leadoff double.
That's why baseball's crazy. I know a lot of people try to figure it out, but you can't figure it out. You can look completely lost, get a big hit, see the ball, confidence starts boiling better, and next thing you know.
Man, oh man, it hadn't been that long. He was a hot hitter, but then it had disappeared. 1 for his first 12 in this World Series before yesterday. Similar thing for the hitter here in Austin Wells, who was in a longer slump, but he broke out too with a home run and a double yesterday. His first multi-hit game in 50 days. Left side of the infield wide open. Tommy Edman behind the bag at second. Ground ball to first. That'll advance Volpe.
Well, Joe, what happens when you're playing the same team over and over again in a series, and the hitters see the same things that are working against them, eventually, the more they see them, the better chance they have to make the adjustment. And you're facing really, really good pitching. So you wouldn't face 7 games, 6 games in a row with 2 different teams that could articulate the same thing. So that's why it can be difficult in a postseason, look really, really bad when it wouldn't in the regular season.
Infield pulls in as Alex Verdugo comes up. Runner at third, one away. Kind of guy the Yankees like up in this spot. Good bat-to-ball guy. Showed it off in the 8th inning yesterday, fouling off 5 consecutive pitches, an 11-pitch at-bat before he brought in a run. Flaherty's 1-0.
Verdugo waits as long as he can. It almost looks like he's just rope-a-doping the pitcher, like I'm not paying attention, then all of a sudden he lets it go. He keeps his hands back and he tries to let the ball travel, and obviously he's trying to lift the ball right here.
3-0, top of the order next. Mark Pryor to the bullpen phone. Already saw Anthony Bonda loosening. He's loosening again. It'll likely be for Soto. There's 2 batters away.
I'm saying the green light. He's got the green light right here.
Homered a couple nights ago. He's got power in that bat.
That was a perfect pitch.
Yeah.
The only time when you're given the green light as a hitter, it's got to be middle, thigh high, and this is paint.
Tough guy to strike out. Flaherty could really use a strikeout. Runner at third, one away. Down 3-1. That's a base hit. Different night, same story. Bottom of the Yankees lineup gets it done. Alex Verdugo drives in Anthony Volpe, and it's 4-0.
Controlling the counts. Taking advantage when you're ahead in the count as a hitter. The Yankees the last 2 games have done a better job. The first 3 did not. And this is what the Dodgers do. And they put so much pressure on the opposing pitchers. And unfortunately, that's going to be it for Jack.
9 hitters for Jack Flaherty, whose postseason roller coaster continues. After 2 runs in Game 1, pitched into the 6th inning. A disaster in Game 5.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose Sparks. They contain sildenafil and tadalafil, the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis, but Sparks dissolve under the tongue. Dissolvables work faster than old school pills. Plus, tadalafil, the active ingredient in Cialis, stays in your system for long-lasting results. Faster acting and long-lasting? We got you. See if Sparks are right for you at ro.co/sparks.
When you think work, you think boots. You think boots, you think ending the day with the same number of toes you started with. Because you're thinking heavy equipment. You think heavy equipment, you think construction. You think construction, you think welding, torching, and hammering without the smashing, puncturing, and scorching. Now you're thinking on your feet. And when you think feet, you're thinking boots. You think boots, you're thinking Ariat.
Transform your water and live hydrated.
Yeah.
Care or live more with Liquid IV.
I found the perfect one.
Oh, finally. We have been here all day.
With Treadwell, I got the perfect tires using the same expert advice you'd get at a discount tire store.
They grow up so fast.
Get your best match in 1 minute or less with Treadwell by Discount Tire. Let's get you taken care of.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Probably just Netflix and Spotify.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month.
What?
You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
Say, I've got just the thing to pair with that smoothie. Meet the snackiest new snack from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Our Hawaiian barbecue slider paired with a smoothie like our new caramelized pineapple smoothie is a match made in pineapple paradise. You're on Tropic Time now.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Man, oh man, has it changed fast. The offense listless the first few games, just 7 runs. This is a little more like this has looked around here much of the summer. The top offensive team in the American League. #1 in home runs, #1 in walks. And it has come to life just in time to keep their season going. Dodger bullpen goes to work in the second inning. Anthony Banda to Gleyber Torres. Went around, strike one.
Yeah, that wasn't in the cards or the anticipated plan for Dave Roberts.
Well, they've got really, you could argue their 6 best arms, all fresh. None of them pitched yesterday. Dave Roberts stayed away from the top 2 in Trinan and Kopech, the lefties Vesia and Banda, and then 2 of the top righties in Gratterall and Brazier. On 3 pitches, Torres retired. Bigger problem they have right now, though, is this 4-0 hole that Flaherty's left him in, and dealing with Garrett Cole at the same time.
Yeah, that is the double-edged sword, but the Dodgers feel like if they can just maintain this, their offense has always shown the ability to climb back in the game. But Dave Roberts, even though he has a day off tomorrow, can't really empty the bucket with his bullpen just because his offense is going to have to show an ability to cut it in half before he does that.
This is a matchup right here Dave Roberts liked. Anthony Banda, you talked about the depth on his breaking ball, and then Juan Soto was such a pretty level swing. He kind of liked the way that pitch characterized against his swing, and you saw it right there. On an 0-1, Soto takes in the dirt. Smith keeps it close by. Verdugo now takes off, and he's got second. One night after the Yankees set their franchise World Series record with 5 stolen bases, some heads-up running right there from Verdugo.
The old adage, and one of the worst statements in sports, I think. Our backs are up against the wall. We got nothing to lose. Play loose, boys. That's just not true. Your backs may be up against the wall, but if you had nothing to lose, you wouldn't be down 3 games to none. So it's the easy statement to say, but really, when you unlock some things for a team, when they can experience some success, then that momentum makes them play freer.
Yeah, it's like nothing to lose. How about our season? Verdugo at second, 2 away, and a 2-1 from Banda. To Juan Soto, fouls it off himself, and it's 2-2.
You got to get every member to believe last night that you were coming packed to go to L.A.
Don't be bringing just a bag with nothing in it.
Yeah,
prop. Have that thing ready.
You got to believe you're going to L.A. and a good start towards that.
Two and two. Here it comes. Count is full. Three in the first for the Yankees. A run in the bank here in the second. Chance for more with Soto. Banda's payoff in the dirt. And Judge is coming up. Finally came to life his last time. We take a look at StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. His first home run of the fall.
That is what